Prank Patrol, I need triple help to prank the Thompson brothers.
They love dinosaurs, and I like a Jurassic-type prank. Barney, please.
Please recruit me.
You better T-Rex believe it. Ninjas, it's time to prank.
Here they come, they're on a roll. Where they'll strike, nobody knows. Yes, you have a point to prove. They'll make a plan and see it through. They'll sign you up to join their crew. Barney and the ninjas do. Here we go, come on, join the Prank Patrol.
Me prehistoric caveman. Where is Arian? Me look for Arian.
So, you won't believe what happened. This guy got sticky.
You, Arian.
Yeah?
You are?
Yes.
I've heard you want to prank your best mates, is that true?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
In that case, you'll need this. And you'll need this. Oi, caveman. Thank you very much.
Oh, wicked.
Well, we're going to need him for a while, is that okay?
All right, sure.
Lovely stuff. Arian, follow me. Let's bring
Yes.
these dinosaurs back to life.
Arian, or Ozzy as he's known to his mates, is 11 and lives in Leeds. He loves to play the keyboard, sing a bit of karaoke, and swim down the stairs. Overnight, he changed from Angel to Joker.
Hello, hello, hello.
And says that he was born to prank.
So we've got a good idea of what you're about now and what you're like. I have to say, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow prankster. Good work, son. Let's talk about the Thompson brothers. Why are we pranking them?
Well, basically, the Thompson brothers are like a nice family, they're nice, friendly, but they've always played a few classical jokes on me, like squirty calculator, squirty pen, water bombs.
Yeah, obvious choices, okay.
But I want to get back at them with something less lame.
I like it, I like your style. Well, listen, let's find out a bit more about Alex, Lloyd and Max. Here they are.
The targets of Ozzy's prank are the Thompson brothers, Max, Lloyd, and Alex. Now, they love to play with their dog, Holly. But don't be fooled by their puppy love. When they're not playing on their guitar or horsing around, these guys love spending time with animals. Lots of animals. Even prehistoric ones.
So let's talk about the dinosaur theme. What's that all about?
Well, basically, all three of them have a small fascination for dinosaurs and dragons and eggs.
Any idea what you'd like to do for the prank?
Maybe it could be something like an egg hatches and it's got all these gooey bits in it.
What, with a dinosaur in it?
Oh, yeah.
I like it, but effectively, though, we've got to convince the brothers that dinosaurs still exist, don't we?
Yeah.
A bit of research needed, I think. You'll like this. Activate Prank Patrol research tool. Locate dinosaur eggs. They're at the museum. Ninjas, take us to Manchester Museum, please.
Wow, now that's a dinosaur and a half.
It's awesome, isn't it? Now, we can't stand around all day talking about dinosaurs, though. We've got an egg to find. So come on, egg hunt.
Let's go.
I've got a nose for eggs. I'll sniff one out for you. Look at the size of that prawn.
We didn't find a dinosaur egg, but we did find a dinosaur egg spurt.
Hello, David. How you doing?
Hello, nice to meet you. Yeah, so what is your fascination with dinosaur eggs then?
My three friends, the Thompson brothers, I'm trying to prank them into thinking that dinosaurs still exist.
Well, here we've got an egg that you'll buy in the supermarket, so it's nothing really like a dinosaur egg. It's quite small, obviously quite round, but liquid inside. But here we have a nice model of an egg from a dinosaur like a velociraptor from about 140 million years ago in the Jurassic, so really old.
And they're getting bigger as well. That's what we're after.
That's right.
Something
We're
nice and scary.
Really big range of size. And this big flat egg we have here, this is from a dinosaur called a hadrosaur about 150 million years ago. And you can see on the surface the really cracked shell. So you can actually lift it if you want to see how heavy it is.
Whoa, now that's heavy.
Is that what you're looking for, though? That's the kind of thing we're after?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Well, we're here for research at the moment, David, so can we take some photos of it?
Yeah, help yourself.
Recipe for a prank: rattlesnake eggs. Hey, the next time you're doing a presentation for your classmates, do you want to make it a little more exciting? How's about a bag of rattlesnake eggs? Here's what you need. A paper bag, a paper clip, a washer, and a couple of rubber bands. Attach the rubber bands to the washer, like so. Then stretch out the paper clip and twist the ends. Hook the rubber bands to the stretched out paper clip and wind up the washer. Now, hide the device in the bottom of a paper bag and go find yourself a target. When they ask what's in the bag, tell them you've got a whole nest of rattlesnake eggs and ask them if they want to see them. When they look in the paper bag, your wound-up washer will go off wildly, rattling the paper bag and your target.
So here we are, Ozzy. Welcome to the magical world that is Prank Patrol headquarters.
Wow.
It's great, isn't it? Follow me. Walk with me this way. I'll talk you through what we've got. Because this is where we're going to make the props for the prank, essentially. We have all these different areas. Over here is the makeup room, but actually the ninjas like to train in there sometimes. There they are. Look at them go. It's the routine. It's the focus. Looking strong ninjas. That's it. Comedy laughs. We like it. Over here, the wardrobe department. Quite important, of course, if you're doing a prank that involves a lot of costume. As you can see through there, we've got pretty much everything that you need. Even a few costumes that I've used for old pranks as well. It's a great little place to hang out. And meet some of our resident dinosaurs, Lee and Steve. Hello, you two. Having fun? Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hey.
That's Ozzy.
Hello, mate.
Now, we already know about the dinosaur theme. All we need to do now is fill Lee and Stephen on what's going to happen.
Well, basically, it's the Thompson trio, and I want to convince them into thinking dinosaurs still exist. And maybe it could be like an archaeologist site, and then they'd dig it up and find like an egg.
So what we need is we need some sort of excavation site. So we need loads of props like shovels, spades, tables with crates on and things like that.
All right, then.
And some large eggs that we need to bury in the ground, and they can find those, hopefully. And a dinosaur, obviously, that's going to break out.
We've done a bit of research on that. We went to the museum earlier on and we've got some photos. Do you want to show them the photos?
Wonderful. Cool. OK. That gives us some clues. Excellent.
Brilliant. Do you know what? This prank is going to be extra special. What? That was funny.
The blueprint for Ozzy's prank is billion-year-old dino bones, a nest of fresh dino eggs, one of which will move, a big egg that hatches, and a curious little baby dino that comes poking out.
OK, put your gloves on. What we're going to do, we're going to make dinosaur bone.
Oh, yes.
OK, brilliant. So, look, this is a mould that we made earlier. And what I want you to do, and you'll enjoy this, is we're going to make some plaster. Going to get your hands in there, get mucky, get it all mixed up, and then we're going to pour our plaster into this mould. So that's just water in that bucket. I want you just to get scoops of plaster, give it a really good mix, both hands in. A really good stir. Can you try to pour into that hole there? We've poured our plaster into the mould.
Yep.
And this is one that we've got out, which is dry, OK?
But I have a question, Steve.
Go.
How do you make it look all old? So, that's it.
That is it.
I'm very unprofessional.
So we've got our egg out of the mould, our fiberglass egg, and what I've done, I've sprayed it with this sort of crackle sort of paint finish on it to make it look kind of old. But what I want you to do now is to do the same with this as you did with the bones. You remember?
So you mean drop it?
No. No. So we've made our dinosaur egg. We're gonna have a dinosaur that bursts out through the top of the egg, okay? But I think the dinosaur ought to be covered in some gloopy, mucky, sticky stuff.
Gunge.
So, with a bit of the ninja's hair gel, some liquid soap, and a dash of food colouring, Ozzy quickly knocks up some revolting dinosaur goo. Ooh.
So just paint lots on, yeah? Because we want these to look really mucky and dirty, like they've been obviously in the ground for hundreds of years.
Just about looking dinosaurish.
Isn't it?
Steve and Ozzy seem to have everything under control over there. So part of a bit of a tidy up round Prank HQ. Just put these in the bin. Oh, ninjas!
Hello. Oh, dear.
OK, so we've got the archaeological dig set up pretty much. You've got the bones that you've broken, nice job there. You've got the goo that you've made and the egg and everything. You're happy with all that?
Definitely.
I've noticed there's one thing missing. The archaeologist.
Right.
So we need an actor. Have you got any ideas who you'd like to play it or what sort of character you'd like?
Well, it should be a woman.
A woman, OK.
Black hair.
Yeah.
Bit wacky.
A bit wacky. A lady with black hair who's a bit wacky. Yeah. I'm sure we can find one of those. Let's see what the audition tapes look like.
I'm one of the best actors in the world. Have you seen my hat? Yee-hair!
Rubbish. No.
Watch me light on my feet.
I'm an actor. OK.
No.
Hello, I'm from Sweden.
Rubbish.
Pick me.
No.
I'd be a very good archaeologist, you know, I have the voice. And this is Snooples. Snooples comes everywhere with me, and he is a very good archaeologist. Aren't you, Snooples? Yes, I am. See, didn't even see my lips.
No way.
Why not?
You must be having a laugh.
Oh, the rain is fabulous. I love it.
No.
Oh, it's great.
Actually,
I mean, outdoors, well, it's a great opportunity, you know, to do a bit of
she's the
walking as
one.
well.
With our actress on board, it's time for the ninjas to load the van.
Ozzy, it's the big moment, the moment of truth. We've now got to ring one of the brothers. Who are we ringing?
Lloyd.
Lloyd, OK. What are we going to tell them?
Well, basically, we're going to tell them that I have actually been invited to the archaeologist exhibition. And fingers crossed, I hope he wants to come.
He will, won't he?
Yeah, he'll come.
All right, then, Ozzy, make that phone call.
Right, OK, here it goes.
Good luck,
Moment
mate.
of truth.
Hi.
Hi, Mandy, it's Arian.
Oh, no, it's Lloyd.
Oh, hey, Lloyd, you OK?
Yeah,
How's school?
it's fine. Why weren't you here?
We had to go on a small Shakespeare trip, so that's why. Anyway, guess what, Lloyd? Do you know that archaeologist exhibition I was talking about? Well, I've actually been invited to go, and I can invite 3 friends, you, Max, and Alex, right? Do you want to come?
I'll pass you on to Mum. Yeah, that'll be okay.
All right then, Lloyd. I'll see you later.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye.
You're a genius. How did you do that? That was brilliant.
Oh, my...
Why weren't you at school, Shakespeare trip? Thinking on your feet. I like that, man.
Right.
That's the most stressed out phone call I think we've had on Prank Patrol. That was brilliant. Are you set for this?
Yeah, just about.
Do you want to do the honours?
Yeah.
Go on, then.
Ninjas, take us to the location and step on it.
You tell them, son.
Coming up on Prank Patrol, find out what happens when the 3 unsuspecting Thompson brothers turn up to an archaeological dig site for an exploration they'll never forget.
Now, this, to the untrained eye, looks like an ordinary field, but it's not. If you look down there, you'll see it's actually the site for our archaeological dig. Now, that is what I thought an archaeological dig would look like, so are you happy with that?
Yeah, definitely. There's the dig there, there's the tent with the artefacts. Most importantly, tea, coffee and biscuits.
Oh yes, the tea, coffee and biscuits tent is set up. That's very important for a dig, of course. We've got a bit more set dressing to do, though, which means we've got to make it look a bit more like an archaeological dig. So, how are your digging skills?
My digging skills are pretty good. I'm keen to get my hands dirty.
It's funny you should say that. Follow me. Well, when I said we're going to get our hands dirty, I didn't mean me, of course. Ozzy, where are we going?
Right, to the left, Barney. To the left. No, too much to the left. To the right. Right. Stop. Now go down and down.
OK.
We've not got all day, you know, Barney. Hurry up.
I'm doing it. It's actually a bit harder than I thought it was going to be, this.
Stop chit-chatting, Barney.
Sorry, site manager.
Could you dig it a bit deeper so I can fit in the first egg?
I'm doing that concentrating tongue-out thing.
That's perfect.
Is that right there?
You weren't supposed to drop it where you picked it up, but that's good. Thank you, Barney. Make it hard for the Thompson trio.
How's that there?
Perfect. Thank you, Barney.
Isn't it, that?
Time to be buried, Dinosaur. That's it. Drop on the egg. on the egg. Perfect. How's that looking?
1, 2, 3. This is just so we don't get muddy feet. What I reckon we do is get some of these dinosaur teeth. If we stick them just by the side there, it gives it that dinosaur-y sort of feel, doesn't it?
What a lovely specimen we've got here. They're open wide. Let's see. Ah, yeah, just as I thought. Pranktosaurus.
Hello, getting into character already, are we? Of course, we recognise Ronnie as the actress from the audition tape. Hello, Ronnie.
Hiya.
You look just like I thought an archaeologist would do. Very impressed. What do you reckon, Oz?
Great, just as I imagined you.
We like it. Now, apart from the weather, of course, are there any other challenges that you can see today?
I would say convincing the brothers to put on the protective clothing.
Really? Hardly a fashion accessory?
No.
OK, well, good luck with that, and good luck with the dig, of course. Get into position, and we'll see you in a bit. Thanks for that, Ronnie. Or Bronte, as we're going to call her. We'll get these sorted out, Oz, OK? Let's get these teeth and bones done. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
So then, where do you want to bury them?
Well, I mean, if we go both sides... Oh. Well, that's all the hard work done, Oz. I think it's time now for us just to sit back and relax.
Perfect.
Ah! Thanks, ninjas.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a hot chocolate. Do you want to drink yours first? You just try it. Is it nice?
Nice.
You like it? Oh, brilliant. Oh, ninjas! Whoops. Now, no archaeological dig would be complete without the use of high-tech cameras. Am I right?
Yes, you are right.
Now, you can see here these helmets have got cameras. Now, we're going to tell the Thompson trio they have to wear these because the picture is turned into data which tells us how old the artefacts are. This is of course, complete rubbish. It's actually just a line to get them to film each other. Genius. Now, they're going to be here in about 5 minutes. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling nervous, excited, everything, really.
Excited and nervous. It's a great mixture. Before we do anything and we get ourselves into this prank, let's see what your friends and family think. Have a look at this.
Arian? This dinosaur prank is going to be a massive challenge on pulling off on three brothers, but I'm sure you can do it.
You and Barney have worked really hard. It's a big prank to pull off, but I know you can do it. Good luck, my son. Good luck.
OK, I've just heard the boys are about 5 minutes away. We've got to get a move on. Ninjas, hide the van. The blueprint for Ozzy's prank is billion-year-old dino bones, a nest of fresh dino eggs, one of which will move, a big egg that hatches, and a curious little baby dino that comes poking out. Oh, hang on, it's started. The boys have just arrived. Here we go.
Nice to meet you all. My name's Bronte. Right, well, this is where we're going to be digging, boys, all right? Now, we're going to be going in to the archaeological dig, but we can't go in it yet. Because what we need to do is put on some protective clothing.
Yeah, very important.
Right.
Protective clothing. And, of course, we're trying to make the boys look as silly as possible.
Go, Lloyd, Arian, and Alex. Here we go. Now, also what we need to do is we need to put on some special helmets. Not also do they protect you, they also record all the information from the dig. OK? Right.
Which technically isn't true, but it does record the look on their faces.
As well. Now, obviously, I want to try and explain to you that if you find anything, you must let me know, OK? And you've got to be ever so careful, because we don't want to damage anything, do we? Because if we find anything, obviously it's going to be quite old, isn't it? And we don't want to break it, damage it. Is everybody all right with that? You got any questions before we go into the dig?
What types of things are we trying to find?
Well, anything as old as possible, really. I mean, other stuff that I've found before, you know, bits of pottery. I've found bones before, so hopefully we'll find those kinds of things. Yeah? Come on then, let's go into the dig and let's get started. OK? Off we go. Right, I'll get in first. Now watch yourselves, because it's very muddy and it's quite slippy. Here we go, jump. Not too high, because we don't want you tripping up and falling over. Here we go. Last but not least, that's our Max. Right here. Oops-a-daisy. Oh, it's hard work getting in and out of there, isn't it? Right, OK. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go through what we do with the tools. Tools of the trade, trowel. OK? Now, when we dig, OK, diggy, dig, dig, nice little twist. And hopefully we won't damage any of the artefacts. All right, well, that's if we find any. You never know. So I've done this side here. I want you to turn round and do that side. Okie dokie? Right, I've just got to go make a call. I'll be back in a minute.
OK, so Bronte leaves the boys to it. Now, at the moment, they're in the wrong area, because, of course, we put the egg the other side. It's now been 22 minutes. Nothing yet.
We're never going to find anything.
Spirits seem to be quite high, though.
What we found? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nothing.
Apart from
47 minutes.
I've actually found something.
Oh, they found something.
Bronte!
Bronte!
We found something at last.
What you found? Yeah. Let's have a look. I found
Is it really a tooth?
Is it a tooth? Might be a tooth.
Max, do you think sharks actually swim underground? It's fantastic. I'm just going to turn this back to the tent.
Noise, Max. Come here.
Now they're digging round about where the egg was put. Look, they've got it. They've got it.
It's an egg. It's an egg.
It's an egg! It's an egg!
Found an egg.
That was the big chicken that laid that. Let's have a look. Wait a minute. Be very careful. Oh, don't use a trowel. Don't use a trowel. You've got to be very gentle. Use your hands.
I think we should go to helmet cam for this one. What are the boys thinking?
So exciting.
Shocked.
Stand. Oh, it's massive. Oh, keep digging, boys. Keep digging. This is very exciting. I don't realise what we might have found here. That must have been a big chicken to lay that egg.
A chicken can't lay such
Would be a very big chicken, wouldn't it?
Oh my lord. What have we found?
There's one more in there, yeah?
What?
And I think they've just found it.
Bronte!
Another one.
The chickens are twins!
It's not a chicken.
You found something else? I tell you what, boys, you're very lucky. I've never been this lucky. You've got no idea.
I can't believe this. Look at the
You've
faces.
got no idea what we found here. Woo! I need to phone the office. I've got to phone the office. And follow me. Right. OK, boys, come over here.
OK, so the
If you
egg's in
can,
position.
What I want you to do I want you to stand and protect the egg, because this is the most exciting thing that has ever happened to me. So look at it, watch it, protect it, but don't touch it. Okay?
No, don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it, don't touch it.
Don't touch it, Jeremy.
She'll get really angry.
Don't encourage him.
Don't touch it.
Touch it. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
No!
Touch it.
It's moving. That's what you call pranked to perfection.
That's my friend Fred. You guys have just been pranked by the Prank Patrol.
Go on, Ozzy.
No! I can't believe it.
Probably the best part of the prank was when we all crowded round just behind me and the egg hatched. And I got most terrified, even though I was expecting it.
When the dinosaur popped out of the egg, I was really shocked and I jumped backwards. I was like, what? Whoa! It looked real. And then I had a closer look at it and it was plastic and I thought, no!
I really enjoyed playing my character Bronte. She was great fun to play. Completely wacky, mumbling to herself, just going off on her own little world.
She was fantastic. I certainly got convinced.
She was like, oh wow, we found a dinosaur egg!
There are 3 things that make a good prankster, and Ozzy had all 3 of them. Number 1, the ability to pull off a good prank. He did that, absolutely. Number 2, the ability to act as well. It's very important that he's convincing, and he was. And number 3, the ability to consume as much tea and biscuits as possible. He did all 3 absolutely brilliant. What a top guy.
I will get Arian back for definite. So watch this space.
All right then, what about this one? What do you call a dinosaur with one eye? Do you think he saw us? Because he's got one... No? All right then. What do you call a dinosaur that wrecks everything in its path?
Yeah, I'm eating that.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Right. Let's go, you guys.
Well, okay, what do you call a dinosaur with 3 eyes? Seymour. Oh, come on, that was funny.
Next time on Prank Patrol, our prankster Ella Brown creates an out-of-this-world prank for her best friend. Prepare for launch in 10, 9, 8, 7...